And now let's meet the starting lineups for both teams.
Welcome back inside the Gallogly Event Center for another Rocky Mountain Athletic Conference showdown, this time between the men's teams of South Dakota School of Mines and the University of Colorado Springs. Hello again, everyone. I'm Jason Carter. The women from UCCS pulled off a 1-point victory just about 20 minutes ago. The men looking to do something very similar, because the last time these two teams met up in Rapid City, it was a 3-point victory for UCCS. So we'll see if it's another tight one tonight as these two teams go head-to-head. The Mountain Lions looking to end a 7-game losing streak, which currently has them towards the bottom of that RMAC tournament. They sit in the tie for 7th place. The top 8 teams all make it to the RMAC tournament, but the Mountain Lions have a really great opportunity to climb up the standings as the season closes out, because every team that they play between here and the end of the year is currently below them in the standings. All right, let's take a look at the starting lineups. First, for the visiting Hardrockers, it'll be Alejandro Rema, Colton Fungulla, Keegan Smith, Brevin Walter, and Colton Mortensen. Meanwhile, for the Mountain Lions, it'll be the same 5 who started in yesterday's contest. John Fuguet, Benny Fungulla, William Becker, Jezza McKenzie, and Mac Stoddard, the big Kiwi, playing in the post for the Mountain Lions. As I mentioned, UCCS looking to end a 7-game losing streak, which included a big loss at the hands of first place Black Hills State last night. Overall, the Mountain Lions are 13-11. They are 7-10 in RMAC play. The Hardrockers, 7-16 overall, 6-11 in Rocky Mountain Athletic Conference contests. That has them in 12th place in the standings. Mountain Lions are going to have to come out faster than they did in yesterday's ball game. They found themselves down 18-0 in the first half, so certainly cannot let anything like that happen. Although, no offense to South Dakota Mines, Black Hills State, the most talented team in the conference, and they showed it last night. So here we go. Mountain Lions with the first possession. Fungulla, great backdoor pass, picked up and then kicked out from McKenzie to Stoddard in the corner, and a much, much better start to tonight's game than yesterday. Turnaround J is good out of the hands of Colton Fungulla. John Fuguet with the 3-ball right in front of the South Dakota School of Mines bench. Fuguet, the lone bright spot yesterday with 24 points in the loss. He is continuing his lights-out shooting as that 3-ball is off the mark. Fuguet has averaged 25 points a game over the last 4 contests for UCCS, including a career-high 33 points just 2 games ago. Great feed to Becker, who has it stripped, however, by Rema, but it'll stay with the Mountain Lions. Benny Fungulla with the nice spin move in the lane and the finish. Fungulla, double teamed, brings it back around. Now Walter, the leading scorer for South Dakota School of Mines, kicks it out. The extra pass, Rema working on Becker. Oh, and William Becker with the block. And then gets the rebound on the miss, but Rema strips him. Quickly down to Mortensen. Becker's there again for another block. Great to have William Becker back in the lineup and healthy, because that is what he brings. Block shots and rebounds. William Becker, school record holder in block shots, got 2 on that possession. That shot no good, and Fungulla comes down with it. Down low to William. Good front defense, however, that time from Walter to tip it away. Three ball in the corner. No good. Rebound, McKenzie. Jezza got a screen from Fungulla, gets it back over to Benny. Benny going baseline, pushed out of bounds. Off the body of Walter, and it'll go back to the Hardrockers. Noah Baca, an early check-in here, replacing Jezza McKenzie. Mortensen, Fungulla, one more pass to Smith. That's no good. Stoddard thought about it, but kicks it back out to Fugate. John Ill will reset the offense. Back to Mack, to Noah. Becker hands it off to Fugate. Kick pass, Stoddard, straightaway three is good. Max Stoddard off to a hot start, 2 of 2 from beyond the arc, and you love to see it because the big man can absolutely light it up. Rama, great move. Looked like he was going all the way baseline and kind of spun back to the short court and was able to drop in 2 more. Mountain Lions, however, a perfect 4 of 4 from the field to start things off. Stoddard again, can't get that one to fall. Smith, lefty, nice move there from Keegan Smith. South Dakota School of Mines has 4 players in the top 10 in the conference in minutes played per game. They do not leave the court, period. Walter, Fungulla, Smith, and Mortensen all average more than 31 minutes per game, so they play a lot. If the Mountain Lions can get any of those 4 into foul trouble, then it would be a big blow to South Dakota School of Mines. That brings us to the first media timeout. UCCS off to a hot start. They have a 5-point lead. So UCCS 4 of 6 to start the game here, and they've got an 11-6 lead. And they make a substitution as Jaden Washington sees his first action in this game. As I mentioned, South Dakota School of Mines will not make a lot of substitutions. They have 4 guys who will rarely leave the court. Turnaround jumper, no good from Walter. Walter, the leading scorer, averaging 21 a game for the Hardrockers. And just as I say that, South Dakota School of Mines has their substitution waiting at the scores table. Noah Baca, back up top to Stoddard. Looking for Washington, who clears. Stoddard now trying to post up, but has it poked away. Heading the other direction, Fungulla, 3-on-1. Becker's there again, but I think they're going to get William this time with a foul. They are indeed going to give that one to William Becker. First free throw is good. And this is something that South Dakota School of Mines does very well. They are the best free throw shooting team in the conference at over 78% as a squad. Fungulla, with his second one, is also good. So a couple of substitutions here early as Trace Olson and Brenna Walsh have both checked in for South Dakota School of Mines. Stoddard back in for Becker. And Keegan Phillips actually getting an early time here as well. Noah Baca down low to Stoddard. Mack working on his man, kicks it back out. Noah between the legs, got a screen from Stoddard, then feeds it right back to Mack in the lane for the finish. Good find from Noah Baca to Mack Stoddard. Wide open three, Fungulla knocks it down. John Hill all the way to the rim, hits the deck hard, no foul called. Hardrockers heading the other direction. It's 4-on-4, and they're going to get a carry there on Rama. Keegan Phillips only got a minute or so on the court, and Logan Bracamonte now in the lineup. Washington again takes the screen from Sutter, kicks it out to John Hill. Oh, if you had it rattle around and out. Fungulla lost the dribble and it goes out of bounds. In the corner, Logan Bracamonte off the mark. Pull up three, Rama, and he gives South Dakota School of Mines their first lead of the ball game, up 14-13. John Hill dropped it back off to Mack. You get Stoddard, step back, Mack, three, good. Mack Stoddard is feeling it, and that is a great sign if you are a UCCS fan. He's got 11 points here in the early going, and he is 3 of 3 from beyond the arc. Rama now working on Stoddard, step back, tried to go glass, missed it. Baca. And now Mack with a crossover into the lane. Toughest shot of the night. He missed it, but he poked it out to Bracamonte. Jaden Washington put up a triple. No good. Washington again. Now it's over to Fungulla. John Hill gets a screen from Matt. Kicked it back out. They love this play. And it works to perfection. Stoddard sets the screen. Instead of slipping like most big men, he actually goes out beyond the three-point arc, hits a three. They run that play all the time, and when it works, it is so pretty. That is off the mark, and then Stoddard, the one-armed rebound, because he had Rama all over his other arm. So Max Stoddard is absolutely on fire. 14 points in the first 9.5 minutes. That brings us to the media timeout. UCCS with a 5-point lead. So UCCS with the lead and possession. Bracamonte, Baca, Stoddard, Fungulla, and Washington on the floor for UCCS. Another shot, that one off the mark. Stoddard maybe a bit of a heat check as he was a good 4 feet beyond the arc on that attempt. His first missed three of the evening. Some tells me he's got the green light whenever he wants it, though. Baca guarding the bigger Walsh, who gets some help from Bracamonte. Skip pass, extra touch. Fungulla tried to go inside. Good hands from Stoddard to knock it away. Then the three ball, however, from Fungulla, is good. Washington and Stoddard again playing that two-man game. There's that exact same play they just ran with Fungulla. Missed this time by Stoddard again. Fungulla with the rebound and another miss. Quickly up to Smith, who had to save it back to Olsen. He gets it to Walter, gets a screen, floater, air ball. Walter's hard to miss in those pink shoes that he's wearing right there, number 23. Bracamonte with a triple, no good. Mountain Lions right now living and dying by the three-point shot. They have 11 threes put up through the first half of this game. And a kickball there on Walter. Becker and Gebetto check into the lineup, and Fungulla threw it off the ground and it hit the back of the backboard. So Gebetto in for the first time. Becker back into the lineup. Oh, good hands there from the backside. Gebetto poked it out. Walter was starting to make a move, trying to get to the rim. Fungulla back in the lineup for UCCS, and Rama back in for South Dakota. Three on the shot clock. Walter gets it off to Mortensen, who did not get the shot off on time. So a shot clock violation. Good defense from UCCS. Gebetto, the lefty, gets a screen. Doesn't use it, however. Bracamonte, Fungulla. Takes the screen from Becker as well. Skip pass, Fungulla, extra touch. Gebetto, one dribble, shot from the lefty. No good, rebound. Picked off by Harris. Mortensen got Walter on the back door. Extra touch pass, Harris. Good job by the defense to stay on their feet and force them to reset. Three ball from Mortensen. Off wide into the corner, out of bounds, back to the Mountain Lions. We are at the under 8 media timeout. This game moving right along. Mountain Lions still holding on to a slim 2-point lead. UCCS started off very hot. They are now 7 of 19 from the field. They've cooled off a little as they've gone scoreless their last 3 minutes and 33 seconds. They are 1 of their last 8 from the field. John Hill is going to get to the head to the free throw line. Rama picks up his second personal. Donell gets that one to fall. That's the first free throw of the game for the Mountain Lions. And John Hill goes 2 of 2. Walter tried to go. They're going to say it went off of his teammate. Walter tried to fire a pass in there to Harris, but too much steam on it. Fungulla. Got it over to Stoddard, down low to Becker. William with his back to the basket, hands it off to Gebetto. Gebetto, lefty, bank, no good. Battle for the rebound. David's got it. Trying to go right back into attack mode, kicks it back out to Fungulla, and they're going to say that Benny shuffled his feet. Nice backdoor cut. Met at the rim, though. And then a late whistle. John Hill looked like he got quite a bit of ball on that. But they are going to call Fugett for a foul. Not sure if we can take another look at it. That looked pretty clean from up here. But John Hill Fugett picks up his first personal. That sends Brevin Walter to the line. Walter, an 83% free throw shooter, knocks down both of those. Oh, John Hill left all alone. His defender thought he was passing the ball off, and Fugett spun back towards the basket and laid it in. Walter all the way to the rim, took the contact and finished. Nice passing there. William Becker, the touch pass down low to Max Stoddard. Three ball, nothing but nylon, Trace Olson. Gebetto couldn't respond. Good job by Becker, had it and then lost it. 1 point game, 4:37 to go in the first half. Stoddard again, another one-handed rebound. Good slip by Becker. Oh. Unfortunately, threw it away. So Soof, Elkinen, Phillips, and Washington all back in the lineup for UCCS. The three ball is good, and South Dakota School of Mines is retaking the lead. Washington lost one defender, kicks it out. Stoddard from just in front of the South Dakota School of Mines bench is off the mark. Rama with 6 on the shot clock. Got it down low to Mortensen. Double teamed. Mortensen split the double team, got the shot off and missed it. Next stoppage of play will be immediate timeout as we're under 3 minutes to go. Soof off the mark on that shot. Walter. Get it back out to Fungulla. Smith. Walter. And Jaden Washington's going to pick up a foul. That does bring us to the media timeout. Mountain Lions scoreless the last 2 minutes and 48 seconds as they find themselves down by 2. As we mentioned, UCCS a little cold. They're 1 of 8 from three-point land. South Dakota School of Mines is on a 6-0 run. However, they have not scored in almost 2 minutes themselves. So the offense really kind of stalled a little bit as Mortensen has it down low, working on Stoddard. Mortensen the hook, and that'll end the drought as the run is now 8-0 in favor of the Hardrockers. You get over to Bracamonte. Just too much again. John Hill, however, battling for the rebound, gets it back out to Logan. A fresh shot clock. Now Fugett, step back, 3, good. John Hill, Fugett. So smooth. And another 3, this one from Fungulla. Fugett responds, however, on the other end as his defenders, one fell and the other one went with the screener. So Fugett drops in 3 more. He's got 13. Walter got around the D, but nicely done from Stoddard to kind of body him up a little bit. UCCS ran the play one too many times. Oh, Fungulla met him at the rim and absolutely rejected that shot. Benny Fungulla had one of those last night too, where he met the guy at the rim going up for a dunk, and Fungulla, absolutely incredible timing on those blocks. Fugett tried to dump it off to Stoddard. It's going to stay here with the Mountain Lions. 4 seconds left on the clock, on the shot clock rather, 8 on the game clock. UCCS is going to call a timeout and draw up a play. They'll have the ball underneath the basket. It's just going to be a 30-second, so we'll stay right here. John Ilfuget has caught fire, which is good news for the Mountain Lions. He's 3 of his last 4. He's got 13 points, second only to Max Stoddard's 16 for the team. Mountain Lions are going to have to come up with an answer, however, for Colton Fungulla, as he's got 13 points on 4 of 4 shooting. He's played a game-high 19 minutes as well. So Fungulla, a thorn. He was a thorn in the side last year of the Mountain Lions, and just continuing that trend. So we'll see what UCCS drew up as Bracamonte will take the ball out underneath the basket. Couple of up screens. They get it out. 3 ball. No good. Fungulla's going to try and push it. Got it over midcourt. Long 3 as the buzzer expires. Missed it. However, South Dakota School of Mines will head into the locker room with a 1-point lead. They are up 32-31. We're going to take a look at some of the highlights early on. The Mountain Lions were knocking them down from just about everywhere. Benny Fungulla with a great spin move there to finish. And William Becker, this one possession, had 2 blocks. It's so good to see him back in the lineup. He's been hurt for so long. And it was Max Stoddard offensively early for UCCS. He had 16 real quick points, but South Dakota School of Mines just kept hanging around as Baca finds Stoddard there in the lane, and the outside shooting from Fungulla. Again, he is 4 of 5 from the field, 3 of 4 from beyond the arc. As a team, the Hardrockers are 6 of 12. The Mountain Lions are 7 of 18. Here's one more from Max Stoddard. So we will head into the locker room. Mountain Lions trailing by 1. We'll see what they can draw up to get ready for the second half here inside the Gallogly Events Center.
Picking the right college is key. And with one-on-one attention and hands-on experience, UCCS fuels success.
I wanted more than a degree.
So with innovative courses and affordable tuition,
UCCS fuels success.
Apply today at uccs.edu.
People should come see Aubergine because I think that even though it was written a few years ago, and even though it's set in 2013, all of the themes are completely relevant.
As I'm getting older and I see my parents getting older, it's kind of a window into the future in a sense. And in a way, it helps me come to terms with what I have to accept is offing in the future.
I saw this show many years ago when it premiered at Berkeley Rep, and I saw it right after my mother had passed, and so I was just sitting in the audience like weeping, you know, hoping that no one was noticing, and I was in the back of the row, but it just completely moved me.
오는 2월 저의 연극을 보러 오셔서 잊지 못할 추억을 만드세요.
The mountain lion can travel up to 370 miles. Located primarily in North America, these majestic creatures can traverse a large variety of terrain. There are, of course, some natural barriers. UCCS. Find your inner mountain lion.
I really remember that because I was really excited and I was really scared, and it was really hard, saying goodbye to my family, and I think that was really scary for me, never leaving the state, being first generation and stuff. I didn't really know what to expect from my college experience.
The first thing that comes to mind when I think about what surprised me about living on campus is how open everyone was in the first couple of weeks to get to know other people. Me and a couple other people I had met started playing volleyball in just an open field, and then within 20 minutes there were about 30 people in the circle all just hitting a volleyball around, and it's something that just showed me how open people were to meeting new people.
I had never had the opportunity, to ever share a room growing up and stuff, and so it just so happened that me and my roommate got along very, very well, and as well as our other suite mates.
So I'm a resident assistant in Summit Village, and that is essentially a student upperclassman who lives on the floor with the new year freshmen, sometimes upperclassmen, who kind of just guide them through their first year on campus. There are tons of different rooming options here on campus. The first one that we see most commonly is known as Summit Village, and we have privates in a suite, we have private bedrooms, private bathrooms, we have a double in a suite, we have triples in a suite, so there's tons of different options. Definitely when you are coming into college, there's so many different personality types, and so it's really important to find an area within housing that is best for you. So I personally really love having a private bedroom, private bathroom, but then I have some friends who really enjoy being able to have a more social aspect, and so they have a double bedroom with a living room. Different floors have different themes. Let's say you really are enjoying leadership. Well, we have a leadership floor. Let's say you're a criminal justice major or a nursing major. We also have floors for that. Education, once again, my favorite floor because I'm an education major. There's even non-education based ones such as Colorado Living, and they do a lot of things filter around the community, like going out to garden with the gods and just getting experience about what does it mean to live in Colorado Springs.
For me, when I'm not in class or not studying in the library, I'm usually hanging out with friends in their rooms, watching TV, playing video games, different stuff like that, or we're going off campus, either hiking in the bluffs behind the school or exploring Colorado Springs.
We have 2 dining halls that we're available to us to eat at, and when we go there, they have so many different varieties of food, and you really can just taper it to your diet. So I have residents who are vegan, and they have no trouble finding food on campus. I have people with gluten allergies or who are lactose intolerant, and they have the availability to go to the dining hall and eat whatever they want because they are accommodated there. But then there's people like me who literally want cookies every single meal and can get them, along with french fries and pizza and pasta. So there's just always different options every time of the day.
In the dining halls, there's different sections that are in each of them, both at the lodge and over at the Roaring Fork. And no matter what you're feeling, depending on any time of day, there's going to be options there.
I think a lot of people think on-campus living, is supposed to be super studious, super, serious, but I think it can be a lot of fun when you make it that way.
I've met some of my closest friends from just living on the same floor.
The one thing about living on campus is that chances of you getting involved in something tend to be spontaneous. They're not always structured. So you meet people that you normally wouldn't talk to or you normally wouldn't have classes with, and you'll have that opportunity just to study together, go out to eat together. So it's just kind of limitless.
I wanted more than a degree. So with innovative courses and affordable tuition, UCCS fuels success.
Apply today at uccs.edu.
It only takes one. Imagine bridging the gap that keeps students from achieving their dreams. Imagine making the difference in the life of just one student, fueling his or her success and that of an entire community. It only takes one person. At UCCS, our students come from working families. They work multiple jobs. They're the first in their families. They overcome obstacles, and they want an education that will fuel their success and help them shape the world. It only takes one person willing to start a movement. UCCS students will change our collective future, but they need our help. Many fall through the cracks each year. Their focus on schoolwork suffers from financial pressures. Together, we can fuel their success through a campaign that is essential to our community, our region, and all of Colorado. One gift can fuel success. With your help, our students will step into the classroom with a breadth of opportunity at their fingertips. Experiential learning, faculty who care, growing facilities to accommodate a changing workforce, and research that can change the world. But it starts with one.
One less sacrifice made.
One less night shift.
One less year to graduation. One more chance to focus on what's important.
One more life-changing expert to learn from.
One more amazing professional ready to join my team.
One more reason to stay and work in the Pikes Peak region.
One more graduate of the University of Colorado, Colorado Springs.
Remarkable outcomes are possible when you invest even in one person, one student, one future. You can start the movement. You can be the agent of change, shattering expectations for families, communities, companies, cities, states, generations. Collectively, each one of us can change the trajectory of the future. Your one gift, joined with others, will make a difference that lasts generations. That's when the power of one becomes the power of many. That's the power of UCCS. You can be the power of one.
The mountain lion is one of the strongest members of the feline family. The average mountain lion lives 5 times a day and consumes up to 3 times its weight in protein. It shares many characteristics with its domestic counterparts, the good and the bad. UCCS. Find your inner mountain lion.
Just under 30 seconds to go here before the start of the second half. UCCS trailing by 1, 32-31. South Dakota School of Mines. And it's been the Max Stoddard and John L. Fugette show for the Mountain Lions as they have combined for 29 of the team's 31 points. Take a look there at the stat comparisons overall. UCCS started out absolutely scorching hot. They cooled off quite a bit as the half progressed, still finished with a respectable 38% from both the field and the three-point line. Rebounds have been a big thing, and time with the lead, I guess, is ultimately a good sign, as UCCS had the lead for quite a large portion of that first half. However, here to start the second, they are down 1, and School of Mines has the first possession. Mortensen working down low, got up and over Becker. You don't see that very often. Becker with some super long arms and great timing, but Mortensen able to drop in too. Fugette takes the screen from Stoddard. Here's that same play. Mack, however, can't hold on to the pass as he took the kick out from John Hill. Now Mack trying to post up, kicks Jaden Washington away. Now Washington into the corner. It was tipped out of bounds. It'll stay with the Mountain Lions. Just 4 seconds left on the shot clock. They accidentally reset the shot clock that should not have been reset. It should be at 4. Yeah, there we go. So 4 seconds to go. Mountain Lions are going to have to get a shot off quick. Fugette takes the screen from Becker behind the back. As it expires, did he get it off in time? They're going to say no, it doesn't matter. It was an air ball anyways. So, first possession of the half, not a great start for UCCS as they have a 30-second shot clock violation, and now the Hardrockers will come back the other direction. Rama, feed down low. Lefty hook is off the mark, and Washington comes down with the rebound. Fungulla down low to Washington. Washington working on the shorter Rama. Kicks it out to Fungulla in the corner. Benny can't make him pay. An extra pass. Fungulla, no good. John Hill with a pull-up 3 in transition. John Hill Fugette now tying Max Stoddard with a team-high 16 points. And those two now combined for 32 of the team's 34 points. The only other bucket came from Benny Fungulla way back in like the first minute of the game. He had a great spin move in the lane. Stoddard got away from his defender, couldn't finish. Becker with the tip, missed also. Great move for Mack, but a defender came in the last second, made him alter his shot just a little bit, and he missed it, and that floater there from Fungulla is also off the mark. Becker tipped it back out to Washington. Washington, however, too hard on the shot. Fungulla got away. Becker came over and didn't get a block there, but that's what William Becker will do, just get his hands up, force a tougher shot than what it probably should have been. Washington now gives the Mountain Lions the lead. Jaden Washington, his first bucket of the game, puts UCCS up by 3. Nice little screenplay there as it's finished off by Keegan Smith. Washington trying to add another one, and he does. Jaden Washington back-to-back three-pointers. And the Mountain Lion lead currently sits at 4. Rama got Becker off of his feet, was able to finish. Becker off the short pass, missed it, and they're going to say William unable to control it. And they came in at the last second and changed it, so the ball will stay with UCCS, but we have a timeout. When we come back, Mountain Lions will have it underneath their own basket. We'll see you in 60 seconds. So the officials changed the call just before we went to the timeout, so it will indeed stay with the Mountain Lions. You take a look there at William Becker, who will throw the ball in. Got to get it in quickly. He does, finally to Stoddard. Oh, John Hill with the cross. And they're going to call a kick on, I think they called it on number 21, Trace Olson. Called him for sticking out his foot as John Hill went to go make his move. Max Stoddard, oh, great spin move by Mac, just couldn't finish. The extra pass into the corner, Fungulla is good. Baca quickly over to Stoddard, a long three-pointer, and the Kiwi, no problem with that one. He drops in 3 more, and he's got 19. He has just about unlimited range. I mean, he was a solid 4 feet behind the three-point arc when he took that shot. Here's the screenplay. Obaka crossed him up, and then the floater, no good. Rebound out to the Hardrockers. Fungulla again had trouble as Becker came over to help. John Hill lost the handle. Rama trying to go 3-on-1, and Fungulla. So the officials are going to talk about it because John Hill may have stopped some, a direct line to the basket. You're not allowed to foul. I mean, you're allowed to foul, but the officials are going to take a look and see if there was anything extracurricular. Now, there were 2 other Mountain Lions between the ball handler and the basket, so I think it was more of a frustration foul by John Hill than, trying to stop him from a wide open lane. We take another look at it. Here's the turnover. Yeah, he just went for a pass. And you can see John Hill kind of wrapped him around, but both Becker and Stoddard were down there. So it's not like he was stopping Rama from a wide open layup. So, which is usually how this call will go. The foul itself looked pretty innocent. You can see the one official kind of like, but now is she being convinced by the third official? So let's see what they ultimately decide. Regardless, for John Hill, it's his second foul. Now Coach Culver's getting an explanation, and it doesn't look like they're going to Yeah, so nothing extra added to the play. So South Dakota School of Mines will have the ball on the far side, as it was just the first foul of the half for the Mountain Lions. So actually only been 8 fouls called in this entire game. So been truly a clean game, as that one's kicked by Walter into the backcourt. Fungulla dribbles, caught back up. That was a heck of a play by Benny to run it down and keep it alive and come away with another possession. Now Fungulla gets it to John Hill, drops it off to Becker, backdoor to Baca, the reverse layup. Oh, can't finish. Rama re-gives the Rockers the lead. Fungulla crossover. They're going to say the foul happened on the floor, so no shots. It's going to go on Olsen. So UCCS will have the ball out of bounds. Stoddard looking to get it in, does so, but left it short, and Rama came up with the pick. Now Rama working down the other way. Here's a screen from Mortensen, and then another. But then he tells Colton to go down into the block, which is exactly where he goes. Working on Becker. Fungulla comes over. The kick out, 3-ball, good from Walter. Walter's had a rough shooting night, but he knocks down that 3, and the Mountain Lions call a timeout as they find themselves down by 4. First coach's called timeout is a media, so we will take a break and be back and see what the Mountain Lions have drawn up. So UCCS finds themselves down by 4, and they have gone scoreless for nearly 2.5 minutes. Logan Bracamonte into the lineup for UCCS. Benny Fungulla got that cross-court pass, gets into the lane, drops it off for Becker, whose shot is off the mark, but William hits the deck pretty hard, and he will get a couple of free throws. And that's the downfall of a coach's called timeout so close to the media timeout, is we will have another break here, 11:40 to go. Becker will have 2 free throws when we come back. So William Becker is at the line for the season. Becker is a 62% free throw shooter. And these will be his first free throws since January 14th. He was out for a while with an injury. Didn't have any free throws last night, so Becker knocks down the first one. Second one is also good. Substitution, Branna Walsh from Sydney, Australia, checking in. South Dakota School of Mines has a guy who's listed at 7'3". He doesn't play much, but I'd love to see him play. I mean, 7'3", come on. He is down on the bench, however. That 3 ball for Mortensen is good. Mortensen almost at his season average. He averages just under 13. He's currently at 10. As John Ill, tough take, rebound. They're going to say bounced off a Hardrocker. Yeah, Jasper Reynalda, 7'3". I'm 6'5". That's a pretty good difference. Oh, Benny Fungulla got all alone, got loose under low, and laid it up and in. His first bucket since early in the first half. Bryce Sherrill, who just teched in with a nice move there. Jaden Washington comes up limping just a little bit, but gets back down court. Fugett the sick crossover. Step back 3. Are you kidding me? John Ill Fugett, the handles, and then knocks down the triple. Kickback, 3 ball, good. Now both teams are lighting it up from the outside. UCCS, 5 of their last 6 from beyond the arc. South Dakota School of Mines, 6 of their last 7. Here's another one, Washington off the mark. Gebetto and Stoddard are back in the lineup for UCCS, replacing Bracamonte and Washington. Fungulla has some space, and they're going to call a block there on Walter as he tried to get in front of Benny Fungulla. For Walter, just his fourth team foul. Again, overall, just 11 total fouls in this game between the two teams. Officials, I feel like, have done a really good job. Called them when they really needed to happen. Stoddard working in the post. Spin move. Back to the center. Look out. Rama came from across the court and forced a turnover. Rama and Mortensen got tied up a little bit at the top of the key. Walter now into the lane, not going to finish. Gebetto. Made a good effort. He threw it off of a Hardrocker, Gebetto did. Threw it off of Fungulla, but unfortunately he came back and bounced right back into his hands as he was standing out of bounds. So it's a turnover for UCCS, and Noah Baca back in the lineup. Rama, kick out, 3-ball, short. Mortensen with the offensive rebound, though. He's going to look to go right back up, and he does. The Mortensen drops in 2 more. He's now got 12 as the lead has ballooned to 7, the largest of the evening, but then an absolute awesome response from John Ilfugat. Another 3-pointer, cuts it right back down to 4. And it's a and we're taking a media timeout as we're close enough. We're within the window here. So it's a full timeout. We'll be back in just a minute. Mountain Lions still down by 4. So John Ilfugat and Max Stoddard have been all of the offense for the Mountain Lions. They have scored all but 12 of the team's points. Fugat again up over 20. He's got 22. As I mentioned, he's averaged 25 a game over the last 4. Now the officials are looking at something on the scores table. You can see them in the bottom left-hand corner of your screen. I'm not quite sure what they're looking at, but Now they're talking about it out near the NCAA logo. So an extended timeout. UCCS with just one timeout remaining. South Dakota School of Mines has all 4 of theirs. They also have a 4-point lead. Now one of the officials is talking to the official scorekeeper. And now they're, well, bringing in Coach Culver, is trying to work his way towards that official to try and get an explanation. Benny Fungulla just got ejected from the game for a flagrant 2. Not quite sure if we can get another look at the previous play for Fungulla. We are taking a look to see if we can bring it back up. I mean, I don't remember anything super malicious unless he said something on his way back to the bench, but they wouldn't have gone to the replay to look at that because they wouldn't have had any sound. So something had to have happened on the court with Benny Fungulla, as the whole team's getting an explanation, and Jeff Culver is not happy at whatever he's being told. Not really a surprise there, to be perfectly honest, as he turns around and discuss. So Benny's got to leave the floor because he's been ejected from the game. And so Jaden Washington will check in as free throws are being taken on the other end by Brevin Walter. Here's Walter. He made the first one, and he made the second one as well. Again, Walter, an 83% free throw shooter, so if you're Mines, that's definitely the guy you want on the court, or on the free throw line. So, wish I had an explanation for you on what exactly happened, but all we need to know is Benny Fungulla has been ejected from this game for a flagrant 2. So one of the better defenders is gone for the rest of this game for UCCS. Down by 6, 8 minutes to go. John Hill will just pop it off, and he left that one off the front rim. Rama, tough fadeaway at the free throw line for Rama. The lead is now at 8, and it is the largest lead of the game for South Dakota School of Mines. Stoddard shot no good. Then we're going to get a foul called on Becker as he tried to tie up Fungulla. Fungulla got a defender up and then shoots it in the middle of the lane, missed it, rebound out long to Noah Baca. Washington, good. Jaden Washington, another 3. He's got 9 points, all of them on 3-point shots. Walter dropped it off to Mortensen, who missed the shot, and it'll go back to the Mountain Lions. Walter with a great feed. Down low, Mortensen just missed the layup. John Hill, Fungulla. Oh. What a sick move. He just couldn't finish with the lefty. Walter, he's off the mark as well. Baca now into the lane, and we're going to get a foul on Fungulla. Just his first in almost 30 minutes of play, so Fungulla, who has a team-high 16 points and 6 rebounds, been a real thorn for the Mountain Lions. Fungulla kicks it back out. Stoddard into the lane. Spin move, one too many steps, but he got away with it. Fungulla and Walter got into it on the far side, and Walter hit the deck. And a 3-ball from Rama. John Hill took it straight to the rim, and he'll get a couple of free throws. John Hill getting a talking to by one of the officials based on the previous interaction, and you can see Fungulla not happy with what the official's telling him. And it's interesting that he's only talking to John Hill and not also to the Hardrocker player who got caught in the middle of that. Fungulla with one more free throw, and he got it. Rama fadeaway is off the mark. Smith had it, and they're going to say a Mountain Lion knocked it out of his hands. Good job by Becker as he literally just kind of took that away from Mortensen in the post. UCCS down by 2 possessions, 64-58. Washington down low to William. Got it back up to Stoddard, who hands it off to John Hill. Fungulla back to Mack for 3. No good. Mack, who started off scorching hot, is cooled a little bit, still with 19 points. But he had 14 of those in the first 10 minutes or so of the game. Kick out, Fungulla, good. largest lead in the ball game. Right now, sits at 9 points. Baca from the corner, no good. Nicely done there from William Becker, who got another block on that play. Baca hands it off to Fugate, back to Noah, who goes baseline. Baca tried to finish at the rim, but a follow by William Becker. Baca with the initial big take. Becker was there with the follow. Kick out Mortensen, nope. Rebound Stoddard. Under 3 minutes to go. John Hill, nope. Followed his shot, however, because he knew it was off, but it ends up in the hands of Mimes. Jaden Washington's going to pick up a foul. It's only 4 team fouls for UCCS, but it does, however, bring us to the final media timeout of the game. Mountain Lions going to have to figure out something, and they're going to have to do it quickly. 2:32 to go, down by 7. So probably no surprise. This was a close game between these two teams up in Rapid City earlier this year. Back on December 2nd, it was a 3-point victory for UCCS. And here, the Hardrockers trying to flip the script and come away with a road victory. Smith and one. A double-digit lead. First of the ball game for either team. And now Smith will have a free throw after they're actually going to say it was a very long 2. I thought he was beyond the arc. So, okay, no double-digit lead yet. It currently sits at 9. So Keegan Smith with a free throw to make it 10. Okay, so now they changed it to a 3. So it is indeed a 10-point lead, and Smith with a chance at a 4-point play missed it. Fugate all the way to the rim, just can't finish. Rama missed the shot, followed, and missed the second one as well. We're at 90 seconds to go in this ball game. Noah Baca kicks it out. Bracamonte for the 3. In UCCS, their final timeout. It is a full We'll take one final break as well. 1:24 to go. Mountain Lions down by 7. So, we'll have to find out what UCCS has drawn up. Again, Benny Fungulla has been ejected, so one of the top defensive players for the team is not available. He had a flagrant 2. And South Dakota School of Mines still has 4 timeouts left, so if UCCS keeps scoring, the Hardrockers could keep calling timeouts and get the ball at midcourt. And Baca came over and fouled, so that's now 6 team fouls for UCCS. Bracamonte checking in for Becker. I would expect another quick foul here, and that's exactly what they get. John Hill with a foul to send Rama to the free throw line. So UCCS is going to send the best free throw shooting team in the conference to the free throw line. We'll see how this strategy works out. Rama with a 1-and-1. First one is good. Rama 77% from the line on the season as he knocks down both of them. Again, the Hardrockers as a team shoot over 78%. I mean, that's really good. Good take from John L. Fugett to drop in 2 more. And Baca fouls Fungulla. So this is going to be the strategy for the next 66 seconds. But if South Dakota School of Mines continues to hit their free throws, it's not going to work out. Fungulla 69% from the line. And he got it. Second one's also good, and as a team, they are 10 of 11 are the Hardrockers from the free throw line this evening. UCCS is 6 of 6, so both teams, not a lot of opportunities, but they are making them when they get them. And now Mortensen will head to the free throw line.
Shooting 1-and-1. Checking into Hardrockers, number 23, Red Walter.
Mortensen hits the first, so he'll have one more. 59 seconds to go. Double-digit lead once again for South Dakota School of Mines. and now make it the biggest lead of the game, period, up by 11. Quick 3-ball, no good. Rebound to Walter. Oh, picked off by Bracamonte. Good anticipation by him, going in for the layup. Now it's Smith's turn to go to the free throw line, and he's actually the guy you want on the line. He's a 56% free throw shooter. Hands down the worst percentage on the floor at the moment for the Hardrockers. So we'll see how the lefty does. Smith's first is good. And it looks like UCCS has decided to back off. So Fungulla will bring it over midcourt. About 4 seconds difference between the game clock and the shot clock. And the Hardrockers will probably just take a violation, but they will win this ball game. So there's the shot clock violation, 3.1 seconds left on the clock, and that is going to officially do it. The Mountain Lions are going to drop yet another contest. That is their 8th straight loss as they fall 78-67 to South Dakota School of Mines. The loss drops them to 13-12 overall, 7-11 in RMAC play. As I mentioned, they have lost 8 in a row. South Dakota School of Mines improves to 8-16 and 7-11 in conference play. Take a look at the overall stats, and I mean, 3-point percentage in favor of the Hardrockers, free throw percentage, more free throws certainly for South Dakota School of Mines. Everything else, though, relatively close. The Hardrockers just put in more points when it mattered. Well, UCCS only has a couple of days to think about it. They are back in action on Tuesday when they welcome in Regis University. And then next Friday is senior night as they will host Western Colorado. Well, that does it for the entire crew here at UCCS. Thank you so much for staying up with us. The Mountain Lion women win a close one while the men drop another game. We'll see you again on Tuesday. Have a great night, everybody.